Grinks. All right, thank you for joining us. All right, we're going to messages and to the Q&A. So blessings, here we go. Thanks you. You are the Elohim. There is a healing component of healing trauma from even the early humans that's still in the DNA of many of you. But of course, this is from the human conception, the invention of human. Galactically, there is still an energy source there that people don't have time in their day or even to think about their galactic origins. Where it goes back to cells, membranes, just energy vessels that form into the human. Even there are traumas in the past. What got you here? So even if you didn't go through the trauma itself, your alien origins, your alien ancestors that created this human form, that was involved with it, you can feel some of their traumas. And that has a lot to do with why humans are disconnected from the astral. So we put that out there to explore. Yes, it can get quite deep. Doesn't mean you have to know the origins of everything, but some things might come to mind for your own release. So, greetings. Here are the Felines. Yes, there is an origin. Part of our connections was with the reptilians of reptilians not agreeing or having difficulties understanding what a feline is and causing more trouble than necessary, causing a lot of difficulties, war, even just because they don't understand our race, and using a massive aggression against us when even us don't even know, like similar to like the Indians when it ran to the Americans. Felines had no idea what they were dealing with. So the reason we are bringing this up is slowly, yes, the galactic origins of maybe not all details, but certain details of where traumas were created in your cosmos. There's always different dimensions that are connected to this. Like there are beings even that brought the reptilians to this universe and even blindly brought the reptilians to the felines to cause difficulties. Even brought them to Earth. So there's always another layer of reality, not even us aliens are always fully aware of. Some lessons. Greetings to you. I am Nathaniel with the Pleiadians with the tall blonde Nordic blessings to you. There is a great deal of connection with the Pleiadians and other star systems, meaning there were Pleiadians there before human Pleiadians, but there actually that you're somewhat aware, but there's always been a form of human in the Pleiades before other alien beings connected to it. So there's a whole another history, obviously, that doesn't necessarily need to be remembered here. But there's always connections to other universes. So you have, and even here, some of you are connecting to other universes that you might not be fully aware of. But that's where some of your conflicts come from. Sometimes your healing comes from that. But there is, other universes are connected to all types of different star systems, which is connected to your astral, which just gets very confusing in the physical realm. But it will help untie the knots around your Earth. Yes, it has to get more esoteric. Yes, very what you're not used to thinking. I mean, you're already on that path, but your majority is not near it. But where you start to unlock memories for you to, yes, connect more to the higher dimensional technologies, what is necessary for and you be brought to what you need to for you to evolve in a higher state. So we're here to answer your questions also.
Hello, blessings, Nathaniel. Welcome back. Thank you again for coming in.
Yes.
Up first this evening, we have Daria.
Hey there.
Greetings.
Any messages from you or in your collective to me?
I just see that there's other versions of yourself that you're battling in other realms, even in astral, like a darker self of yours that might be sabotaging some of your physical realm.
Interesting.
Yeah, that one's more like in the lower realms. That's kind of like a double version of you. Like putting your feet to the fire here or something like that, because you don't know anything about her. Well, maybe now you know. She's kind of like a dark, like a charcoal. I mean, she's just like a black and white version of you.
It has been mentioned before, and I've seen something about it, but I suppose I felt that I was dark, so funny to know that there's a dark version.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not funny, but
it laughs a lot.
What? She laughs?
It laughs a lot.
Yeah.
Because it thinks it's so, up there.
Fuck, that's how clever. I have to channel that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's me and my what do you call it there? My shadow reality.
Yeah.
I mean, in the spectrum, or is it just like some entities just hijacked my?
No, it's you.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's like your midnight self, I guess it's something like that.
That's cool. No, but anyway, funny. Okay, any other messages that would be cool from your perspective?
We do see a turn. We do see a turnaround. It might not be too quickly. Of course, the August energies look good. Maybe not a massive transformation, but throughout your summer might be the same as what you're used to, but August seems to be like a turning point. So it doesn't mean nothing will happen between now and then. It's just August seems to be a good month.
Yeah, they said June, and we're here at the end of it soon. So.
Well, it's not over yet.
Okay, cool. Well, well, thank you. Have a cool channel with this group. Gonna connect with my darker self now. Yes. So blessings.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next we got Stephen.
Hello, Nathaniel.
Greetings to you.
Greetings to you. How are you doing?
Doing well.
Sweet. Thank you so much. Much love to y'all. I was just wondering if you, on my first one, if you could help getting information from my astral travels during sleep with Morgan Freeman. We were basically in a parking lot about mid height, and we had two other people there, and they were doing like us. They were moving their hands around and doing some type of like magic. They might have been magicians or witches. I don't know, but Morgan Freeman, he kind of didn't believe what they were doing. He's just kind of laughing it off or whatever. And so the very next day, his sister died. And she and so we ended up started driving, and he told me her name. It was like a weird unique name. It was a long name, but I can't seem to remember it. But anyway, so we started driving along and going to this place, and it was like there's big old grassy hills, and we ended up going up this hill, and then we went down like a real steep hill, but then we started kind of like floating, and then we like flipped. It kind of like flipped, like going through a portal. So I don't know, but we ended up flipping the whole car backwards, and then we landed perfectly on our wheels and on the ground. And then we got out, and then we saw these people, and they were like, I went and looked, Aborigines. And so he said, "Oh, they're cool." I think we gave them some bread or something, and so they end up taking us to like this tunnel, and there's a whole bunch of them like on the sides. It's kind of like a marketplace, maybe underground. But we ended up started walking through this tunnel with a whole bunch of them there. So if you had any info, thank you.
Well, there's been some spells being put on Morgan Freeman. I believe that they're clearing them out. So this drive that you're doing is clearing out whatever attachments that he had, at least what you're capable of removing. And the sister, I believe she's still alive here in the physical, but yeah, she's still going through a great deal. She's like having a type of rebirth, you could say. But yeah, there's a lot of esoteric. He's kind of like a brother to you in other realities. So he came to you for advice, you can say, like you're a shaman. So blessings.
Sweet, cool. Yeah, I know that she got. I know these magicians hurt her or something, or did something to her. But yeah, cool. That's awesome. Thank you. Second question, since y'all are here, I would love to know more. Since y'all are talking about the beings, we're talking about alien origins or origins of maybe I'm human or my Pleiadian or Nordic self. Just anything you can bring through my origins. Thank you.
You have a lot of connections to frog species. And the amphibian energies also have connections to different types of duck beings that this world can't even handle its vibrations. So yeah, it's very high vibrational, where this world is not really designed for beings like that. So yeah, the amphibian energies, you can probably see many incarnations that you're connected to. So we'll just leave it at that.
Sweet, thank you. Blessings.
Okay, very cool. Up next, we've got Logan.
Greetings, Nathaniel.
Greetings.
I would like to know how well my mouth and my jaw are healing after my most recent wisdom teeth extraction. Is there anything that I should check up on?
No, it's fine. It just hurts, that's all.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was a little worried just about my cheek and jaw, but it's all right.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Thank you. And for my second question, I would like to know if there are any messages from any of my guides.
You're connected to a lot of angelic energies. It's healing your higher self. Your higher self is still having difficulties communicating with you, but just do the best of your ability to bring that energy through. So just continue what you're doing. But there is, even with you, there's some shaman energies that you're bringing in throughout your incarnation, actually, that you'll see. Basically, silence works well with you when you need to connect, of course. So
Yeah.
sometimes you move away from the chatter.
I definitely feel that, yes. Thank you. And blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we got Haria.
Greetings, Nathaniel.
Greetings.
Thank you for coming in. I have a question about a dream I had lately. I was climbing towards a mountain, and I was looking up, and then I saw the clear sky, and I was looking at the green, vibrant colors, and I was together with, I think it was a male and a female in that dream, and I don't remember anything more. What was that dream about?
It's getting to your family, your star family, your source family. They're not giving me a full detail of the name of it, but But yeah, that was the changing. Yeah, you're on another planet.
Okay,
So you're just visiting your family. So
that was nice.
yeah.
Okay, do you have any other message from you to me?
Yeah, you're healing some lifetimes where, yeah, reptilian energies that are connected to actually marrying a reptilian in your previous lifetimes.
Okay.
Egyptian connected. So
Yeah, I'm trying to release, and I've done a lot of meditations towards that, so
we've
it's
also had,
helping, it seems.
yeah, arranged marriages, crocodile beings you've connected to where you're forced to marry that energy. That was during the early Earth, you say after Atlantis, when the world was very lost.
Okay. I was listening to a man with the Atlantis vibration the other day, so that was interesting. You mentioned
I
that
guess
now.
I unlocked a little bit of that, yes.
Oh, thank you very much. Blessings.
Yeah, thank you. Up next, we got Superclaw.
Hello there, greetings.
That screens.
My first question is, how long do you see me having to work in my housekeeping job until I can completely switch over to my new massage job?
No, it varies. It might be 6 months, might be a year, might be 2 years. It's not clear at this point.
I was thinking of like increasing my availability. That's probably going to help, do you think?
Yes, yeah, definitely. Because it's going to probably take at least a year or two, depending. It's all free will right now.
Right, because it's spotty, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And it takes a
okay,
while
yeah.
for you to build your name and everything. So
Uh-huh.
basically, you're probably doing both jobs for quite some time, most likely, for a while.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just increase my availability. My second question is, any messages for me at this time?
You do connect to like the sun god Ra. But it was on other worlds. It's like a Syrian planet. Basically, you're very connected to. Um, you were actually a spiritual, healer on other reality, on other worlds, and it's slowly finding itself here. You've been through war on this planet, so you're disconnected from it. So you can say your massage energy is reconnecting to your spiritual energies here, or it has got fragmented, lost after being on this planet so many times. So you're connected to you can say your pre-Atlantean self, you can say. Things are more peaceful. So blessings.
Okay, fantastic. I can't wait to manifest more of that. Thank you.
Yes, blessings.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we got Tristan.
Greetings, Nathaniel. Welcome back.
Yes, greetings to you.
My first question is whether I've got like entities around me kind of interfering with me, because I'm slogging through life these days, and it's just I'm not finding myself getting ahead, and I'm wanting to blame someone else.
Would you get out at all, or you just stay at home all day?
Well, I get out. I force myself to get out.
Yeah, you need to be
So,
out
yeah.
more. You need to force
yeah.
yourself to be out or get you're looking for employment or anything like that.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
you just gotta force it.
Okay.
And you'll get used to it over time. Yeah, whatever entity was there. You say there are some reptilian energies that don't want you to go anywhere. Stay at home, sit down, lay down, don't do anything.
Yeah.
So you just gotta fight it. You gotta
Okay.
force yourself to have a time like when you want to go out, just to be out, but also to look for employment or something.
Great.
You'll break free of it eventually. It just you've been so traumatized by that,
Yeah.
like the last
yeah.
month. So it's kind of like a soul sucking energy.
Yeah. It's been
So,
quite a journey.
yeah, I mean it's good to clear out the energies around you too, the best of your ability.
Yeah. Oh, good. Okay. Thank you. And the other one was on this Saturday we were talking about. It was Galicia talking about being born, and And a question popped in my mind. I was born 2.5 months, 2 months premature, and I weighed like 2.5 pounds or something. So, is there a reason as to why I came out so early? As anything that would be interesting?
Yeah, because you're ready to go. You're right. You're where you needed to be. You knew exactly what you were doing. You weren't sure you're going to survive.
Yeah.
But you knew that you needed to get out of where you were. I believe it has to do with your energy, your connection to your mother has something to do with it. You couldn't take it anymore.
Oh God, that's the story of my life.
So you went from, now you had an outsider's point of view, but it was better than being in that tummy for any longer. You couldn't take it anymore.
Oh God, I love my mother so much, but oh my God, are we different?
It was even people don't realize when you're in that stomach, everything you get hit by everything so easily, and it's like you can't close the window.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
come out. Because when you're born, you're put in another room.
Yeah.
You don't have to listen and deal with all the frustration, all the insecurities and everything.
I was in an incubator for 2 months, I think. Yeah.
Exactly. It makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like peace at last.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah, when you do with her energy, that was the better of. Yeah, that was. Yeah. You had. I don't believe you could stay there any longer.
Oh, that's so cool.
So, I believe you would stay 2 more. Stay longer, but it was just impossible.
The first possible exit. I'm out of here.
Yep. You're formed enough. You would have been all right, and that's it. I'm out of here. I believe it would have been 6 months.
If it were possible.
If it was possible. I think that was a little bit too premature.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we got Lindsay.
Greetings. My first question is, I have a spiritual mentor and coach. He looks like a Pleiadian. I just found out that he was a father to me in a past lifetime. Is there any information on that? His name's William Forbes.
Oh yeah, you can say he came back to this lifetime to give you a little bit more, insights to what he's learned from those other lifetimes, but he's also very connected to dragons. So he's dragon beings.
Oh wow.
But that's going to become normal of just knowing somebody and know they're a family related relation also. So
yeah, we have we both have these bright blue eyes, but they're the exact same color. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, so that's the same soul family, you could say.
Oh.
He's not the closest family, but he's a few generations away, but he's part of it in some way.
Oh, that's so special. Okay, cool. And then my second question is, I know I've asked you before that what the Syrian priest is around me, and you said it's connected to my higher self. I was wondering, does that mean that I was that in a previous lifetime, or do you have information about? Oh.
Yes, you've been in deities also in other worlds. So that's probably no surprise.
Okay, but like
you have been worshipped in other lifetimes.
Oh.
Even on this world, I believe in Mexico is what I say.
Mexico. Oh, okay. Because I felt like it was stronger with the Syrian priest, so I just didn't know.
Well, yeah, that's a higher frequency, but you're connected to other things here. Just this world, it's so low vibration here. It's hard to remember anything.
Okay. Does your higher self shift more on what comes through, or is it like I don't know, why it's stronger sometimes? I feel the
you have different higher selves also. That's the one that you pull from.
Oh, so there's more than one higher self?
Mm-hmm. There's like 3 of them.
Shut up. Oh my God. I had no idea. Okay.
Well, usually you just connect to one, but there's others there, just in case one fails.
Oh, you're kidding me. This is so cool.
Yeah, do fail.
Oh, God. Okay. I had no idea. Thank you so much. Okay.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Michael.
Greetings, Nathaniel.
Greetings.
Okay, my first question is SSP related. I was trying to tap into this, but Admiral Lunarchron, the humanoid octopus, I would say that he would be over the Dark Fleet because he's got, I don't see anything really stopping him, but if you could tell me anything about that, because it seems like we have a connection, like maybe my ship, we've snuck aboard his ship, and or
Well,
is there anything
he's been your father also in other realities.
as
So,
a squid human? I mean, a humanoid
yeah,
octopus.
you were human though, but he was more octopus. You weren't. Somehow you were human, like through hybridization, but you weren't a octopus being. But he was. Yeah. So yeah, you had your little moment. I mean, you weren't like him. Similar to like a Luke Skywalker type of situation. So, but yeah, he's still around. He's not going away. Well, he's too powerful to go away, and too many beings are learning from him, so he's going to be around for quite some time.
I would say he's probably the most powerful in our universe in the SSP.
About that. No, there's always
Really?
someone more. There's always someone more powerful.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's just the only one that's being remembered right now. That's all. I mean, so many have traumas dealing with him, so that's why they remember, because they've all been defeated by him. But there's always someone more stronger.
Okay. And my second question is the Squid Wars that was on Mars and Venus that made Earth surrender. Could you tell me like when this happened and what these higher dimensional squid beings? I mean, what was going on?
It happened a few thousand years ago. It's still, well, there's always a type of being trying to take over. There's also there's type of what do you call it? Lobster type of beings, crab beings that are trying to take over his planets. It's not just the squid beings. So there's always someone. Yeah, Earth has been on lockdown for quite some time, at least in that dimension. There's always, and realize that SSP is more like it's a test reality. It's kind of like a video game. To see how long you can survive it. So, but yeah, it's still going though. So yeah, they open up Earth and then they have to shut it back down.
Okay, thank you. Blessings.
Yeah, thank you. Up next, we've got Knowledge.
Hi. Do you have any messages for me?
A moment. There are realities. I feel like there's like clone worlds that you're connected to currently. I feel like some of them are you're healing, meaning healing the traumas of, but others are you're just getting to know. Like some are so toxic you can't connect with them yet. But there's others that you're getting to know other versions of yourself. You're not afraid of it. So it's like a couple versions of you on this planet. Or just a couple. So
they're clones of me in the same reality, or just
No,
clones
different
of this me?
They're connected to this Earth, though. They're in different realities right now. The fourth and fifth dimension.
They're the same soul or a different soul?
Different fractals of your soul.
Fractals.
So they have pieces of you. Yeah, not by much, not a lot, just very little, just enough for it to look like you. But either way, you feel like it's kind of like family. You want to get those beings back with you. Let's put it that way. At least that's what I'm saying. So.
Any more messages?
But it seems like that's part of the secret space situation that's going on. I believe actually some of this government here have some idea of that. They're obviously finding out about some other sort. But yeah, it's more in the fourth dimensional realm, of course. There's a lot of Martian traumas. I feel like you're still releasing. Like part of you is still there, going through, even if it's been it's ended a long time ago. It's still kind of the presence still, because you can see it here on this world. So that's that's another reason why you're here, is because of the Martian energies, and you can have an understanding of it, such as reptilian connections. So yeah, there's going to be, of course, some of your timelines all match with other people's. You probably know that already. So you have unique incarnations, that's for sure. So blessings.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, very cool. Blessings. Up next we've got Annie.
Hi, greetings.
Thanks.
I was wondering what you could feel on. I just did a group meditation tonight, like around 4:00, and I didn't know if there was some kind of healing going on, because I really felt like they've been working on me ever since. So I don't know if it's working on me.
Well, it's a meditation, right? So yes. Well, I feel like they're healing your work situation.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of us going into that.
Okay.
Help you release the old job and bring in a new one.
Okay. Good. Yeah, I started a small job, like just to bide the time, but I didn't know if that had connection to my new job or.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, you'll figure it out what you need to do. Yeah.
Okay. So no worries there then.
Yes. Just do what you need to do. Yes.
Okay, great. Thanks. And then my second message is, maybe you could tell me something about my one of my Pleiadian lives. Like, what did I do for work, or like what did I not really work, but what did I do? Is there like a Pleiadian story you can tell me about my life?
I see as a Pleiadian chemist of like helping with skin, like with DNA, clear out DNA, but also to help, for rehabilitation.
Oh.
Kind of like for a soul to become younger. Like if a being gets sunburn, you can say you have like a cure for it. For example, just longevity. I mean, I believe beings have been connected to you can live like for 1,000 years if they need to. Of course, 1,000 years on those worlds are not like 30 years, 40 years here.
Okay, so I lived a long time doing that, I assume.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny, you help others live long, but you don't live that long there. Like,
oh, okay, yeah, I figured that.
But just have like a cure, yeah, that's just a form of what you've been doing. So.
Was I using technology or just what
your own abilities, some technology, but a lot of it you try to keep it more organic to your own spiritual.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we got Crystal.
Greetings, Nathaniel. I want. Can you please tell me what my connection is with the sun god Ra?
I believe you didn't always get along with each other. I mean, there's a time when he was easy to get along with, and then the ego showed up. So you have a back and forth with him. When people started noticing him, his abilities, he kind of started showing off to everybody. But I feel like you have a deeper understanding of him than a lot of others understand. So like you knew him when he was a kid before he became famous.
Oh.
So yeah, I feel like you do work with his energy sometimes in Astral.
Yeah, I was doing a meditation during the full moon, and when the sun was up, I tried. I don't know if I was successful.
When you connect more to his energy, you'll feel it. You don't necessarily have to connect to his sun, just connect to his vibe. I mean, you can connect to him if you like, but
when I was
ask him to bring some assistance and see what your connection is there. See what comes through with that.
Okay. Thank you. My next question is, can you tell any messages for me?
So like, yeah, you're clearing out biblical timelines. You know, Bible lifetimes, also Roman incarnations. You're clearing out that were necessary in the past, but no longer necessary. So over time, you'll feel like you're getting lighter. I believe you have some idea of that now.
What about what?
You just feel like you're getting lighter.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Cords, yeah.
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 I mean, does that have anything with all the cats I have on the property? I feel like I them now.
Yeah, you're bringing more of that spiritual energy there. Yeah. You keep the reptilians away.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That was a reptilian repellent.
That makes sense.
Yeah, dogs usually just say, "Hey, come on over." Cats are like, "I don't think so."
Oh, this is why. Maybe this is why the roommate had to go.
Yeah, probably. Yes. Yep. So, all right.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, I've got Lauren's questions. Her first question, she says, "What does my starseed family have to do with my twin flame mission, and what is my mission?"
Well, your mission will unravel itself. Basically, you're doing your mission now. Discovering more about yourself, letting go of karma from others, just feeling more confident about yourself. That's part of your mission. That's all of it. But twin flame is connected, or it was twin flame energy. Yeah, I believe that's another energy that you're releasing, but that one's a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit confusing on that one. But either way, you're just, yeah, the twin flame energy is kind of helping and kind of not sometimes. That's what I can see. All right, blessings.
Okay, thank you. Second question, what is my twin flame mission?
That's up to you. If you need one or don't need one. Sometimes it seems like it can block you from what you're here to do. Sometimes it looks like sometimes you put too much into it and just let it happen organically. So I just leave it at that. Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we got Alicia.
Greetings. Do you have any messages for me at this time? Thank you.
Of course, I think you know you're a bird being. You're also an owl. So you're connected to birds to heal past life traumas, but also to remember, see like there's an Andromedan connection that you're reconnecting to where everything was peaceful. So after Earth missions, because you've been an Earth ground crew here, it's like, wow, this is more than I bargained for in your past incarnations. So in this lifetime, yeah, you're going more into Atlantean energy before Atlantis to just heal. So you're connected more to your Andromedan frequency.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels kind of like the last days I've been feeling, I don't know, maybe it's a summer solstice or something, but I feel like so kind of dissociated, but not like necessarily in a bad way. I just feel like not human, like at all, and almost like telepathically, like as if the whole universe is like speaking to me at once, but it's not something that I could just hear. I just feel it. Like there's just so much going on. It's been interesting. Okay, maybe for my second question, can you give me a message, something about my writing, my speaking, I guess, my different freestyling and poetry and all that? It's always been a part of my life ever since I was a kid. I don't know, anything that you have for me with that, or past lives, or some message, like.
Well, some of the music that you do, I believe you would do light language, but it's like nobody understands what you're saying. So
Nobody understands what I'm saying in English.
So you might as well do it in English the best that you can, though. But still, people are understanding it though better. Light language could turn a lot of people off, also. So you want to be a little bit more, grounded to what you're here to do. So it is connected to your bird self. It's just helping you a release. So yeah, and you're also very connected to the moon. Basically, I feel like you're yeah, you can say you're going back into the stars. You graduated, and you're just waiting to be, for your Earth incarnation to be completed.
Released. To be released.
So this is
Yeah.
like kind of like you're in party mode to say before you get out of here.
Okay.
Cutting
Yeah,
off
I feel like some of the poetry and the different freestyles that come through, I've started writing them out. It's hard because it's so fast that I'm speaking, but I feel like, I don't know, I just have to do what's coming through. I don't want to like try to dumb my language down so that others could understand it. I just feel like I want to just let it flow.
Well, writing it is good to slow down. It helps slow you down. So the theme is a grounding.
Yeah,
So you
because
can
light
actually
language is another thing, but the writing, it's
Yeah,
that
no,
part.
it's good to have that. You'll
Yeah.
find some way to get it to people and for people to see it, things like that.
Yeah.
That would be good.
The 7 future generations.
Exactly.
Yes, that's kind of how I feel. All right, thank you very much. Blessing.
Okay, blessings. Up next, I've got Yuli's questions. Her first question, she says, greetings. Is there any messages for me at this time?
I feel like you're connecting to the Arcturians. They're doing a lot of light energies around you. Yes, they're because what you're going through. I believe you're getting closer to a date or something around those lines. But they are healing your months ahead, but you are improving. But just get your emotions out the best that you can. You're going to feel like there's an emotional rainfall that's necessary right now. So that's quite all right, though.
Okay, thank you. Her second question, can you see me finding any other job soon?
Yes, we got to cut the energies from the old job. If you're still at it, that's fine. But just cutting those cords and allowing something new. You just have to just keep wanting something new. So yeah, it might be something small at first, but at least it's something to get you, a new vibration. So yeah, are you ready for the change? So blessings.
Blessings, thank you. Up next, we got James.
Hello?
Yes.
I was wondering more about my connections to Paris in the 1950s or the Queen in the 1950s.
Paris, I mean, there's some architecture that you're connected to, also society energies. There's probably more to it than that, but something to do with the architecture that you were responsible for. So you can still feel the vibrations. The queen energy, yeah, because you're part of other royalty races. So you help the queen. You say you went against that queen that's currently, or either way, that lineage. I believe you had some battles with that. But I think you already know that, though. So, all right, blessings.
I was wondering if there's a message to me from Marilyn Monroe.
She does. I guess she blows you kisses in Astral. But yeah, sometimes she reveals some of her secrets. But yeah, you're helping healing her energy in Astral. She does take you to different places. She takes you to the Pleiadians, it feels like.
Oh yeah, I was wondering if there's a Pleiadians in my dream this last night.
Yeah, that was because of her. Yeah. So some kind of hidden realm that she takes on certain people there. So, all right.
Okay, see you.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we got Dragon.
How you doing?
Greetings.
You can hear me, right?
Yes.
Cool. My first question is: it seems like the Pleiadians have, and I've never been told this, but it just seems to me it just feels to me that the Pleiadians have experience dealing with despotic leaders and things like that, especially with their run-ins with the Orion Wars and the Alpha Draconian Empire and things like that, and seem better it just feels to me like the Pleiadians are better experienced at handling that kind of nonsense than humans are. Like Pleiadians just don't get pulled into that kind of energy. So like the thing, for instance, that's happening in Ukraine just doesn't seem like something that would ever happen to the Pleiadians, even if whoever was coming, or at least with the Draconians at this point, maybe in the past, it doesn't matter how much more advanced their military were coming in or whatever, they just wouldn't, Pleiadians just wouldn't get pulled into it energy-wise. Is there something to that, and can you kind of talk about that?
Well, it depends on the Pleiadian world. There's a lot of Pleiadians, yeah, they're at a higher frequency, but it doesn't mean they know what to do with that frequency. It doesn't mean they make the best decisions. Yeah, it's like they're high all the time, and where Draconians can't get to them, they can't see them. But there are Pleiadian worlds where they do go through, something similar to like Ukraine, where the worlds get devoured. It doesn't happen often, but it does occur. It depends on what kind of darkness is within the Pleiadian group and what they, it doesn't really matter what vibration that they can get pulled into those situations. So it does happen. It doesn't happen often, but it can happen though. So Pleiadians, depending, because it has to do with the star system where it's at and the vibration that they're ringing at, of course, that they continue that frequency. But yeah, it's still, but they know they have a lot to learn because at that frequency, but they can't learn a lot. So that's why this world is so important.
So is that basically what makes humans susceptible to that kind of thing, that humans have a more neutral energy, so you can't just like, oh, I'm going to positive and high energy my way out of not getting this kind of interaction because they're closer to the negative energy beings in terms of energy and can be more affected by it?
Well, no, humans have a contract with the Draconians. It's kind of like North Korea and South Korea. It's just, it feels like North Korea has taken over South Korea. There are some parts of the world where it's very peaceful, and other parts it's chaotic. So it's just, you're trying to live among other beings, even if you don't see them, they're still here. And it's just that this is a contract of the earth. So it just has a dynamic that's very rare.
Kind of makes sense. Putin, the leader of Russia, seems like he's possessed right now. Like, and I think there's some kind of illness he's dealing with right now too. But like obviously there's manipulation of the opposing side, like the Ukrainian and the European. But it's not like so blatantly obvious as whatever's going through Putin's head. It seems like he's manipulated and something's pulling his strings and he's just kind of possessed, like not even thinking straight.
Well, Ukraine and Russia probably, they're going to go through a major reset. Neither one of them will be the same ever again. So
thanks so much.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we got Sacred.
Hi. My first question is, do my witch ancestors, do they have any advice when it comes to me and the money magic I'm working with currently?
Citrine. I don't know if you have citrine with you. Citrine helps. The crystal will help your energy. Yes, it seems like there's a blockage of the timeline is kind of the manifesting is a little bit frozen, so you can unfreeze it. It seems like it's slightly blocked there, but yes, it is working.
Okay, thank you. That resonates. My son. The next question I have is, do my Pleiadian family, want me working on anything specific or have a message or guidance for me?
Magic. Just continue with your spells. Positive white magic is good for manifesting, but also healing, protection around your home is very important. course, your children, protective spells. You can do what you're comfortable with there, but I feel like more of that will come through. A mantra, wherever feels comfortable for you.
Thank you. I do all that. So thanks for the confirmation.
Yes. Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, I got Braden's questions. His first question, he says, hello, Nathaniel. Hope you are having a nice day. Do you have any messages for me?
It feels like you'll have a better week. There's been some chaotic energies. There is some connections you have with the Aztec here that you didn't always get along with them in previous lifetimes. They're here on that frequency currently. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Second question. Are there any other messages for me from yourselves or the Tall Whites? Thank you for your time.
Just that you're doing a lot of work on the moon and just still healing your own belief in yourself. Sometimes you're not always believing what you can do. You do sometimes, but then you kind of let that go and you let others, relationships get in the way of that. So,
okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Christy.
Hi, greetings, Nathaniel.
Greetings.
I was just wondering if there's any messages from you or your collective for me.
I feel like there's more of a message from the ant people.
Mm-hmm.
From the ant people, it's just that they find it, they use the word incredible that you pick up on their energies. They are part of, the area of the earth that you're connected to, Montana area and so on. So you've had visited them, actually as a Pleiadian being, you have visited them in your past life. So you connecting to that energy helps others find it and discover it too. Doesn't mean it has to be your main thing, but it is helping people understand it more as you dive into, like you draw it or something like that. It does put the energy out there for, people to start thinking about it.
Yeah, and there's a tree right behind out my back window, and I dedicated it to the black ants because that's
Yes.
like their house, it's right there.
Yeah.
So it's probably like, thank you for. They're probably saying thank you.
Yeah.
I said I'll give you some water if you don't sting me.
Yeah.
So. But is there a second question? I'll just leave it open. Any other messages like galactic family or hybrid or anything like that you're picking up on?
Well, I believe you already know that this your artwork is you're helping for aliens to be less feared, and that's like one of your main themes here. So just drawing it's fine. You can post it online. I know it might not seem too big, but actually it is, because it does put out a vibration for people that need to find it will find it.
Yeah.
And just release that fear, because there's a lot of fear around this world. So you can think about more of that. I mean, you're already putting that friendly energy there, but you can, if you want to think more into the friendly frequencies of what you can send out to the world, what you feel.
Friendly energies like
whatever you feel.
Okay, whatever it is.
Reptilians need a big hug.
Yeah, I posted pictures of them today because I was picking up on their. I said girls' night out, and it was just reptilian girls.
Yeah, reptilians also like connecting to man, like in a friendly way.
Yeah.
That's what even Gray's connecting to man. Yeah, or any type of strange alien being, like an ant person, like holding a hand, shaking hands with a man, something similar to that.
That's easy for me to see.
Yeah, something like that. Just if it comes to mind, that's what they're looking for to help.
Yeah. I post somebody else's stuff because they can draw it really or illustrate it really good.
Oh yeah, whatever. Even what you do is just fine.
Yeah.
But
whatever is guided to do, huh?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it doesn't have to be very complicated.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we got Premium.
Hi, greetings.
Greetings.
My first question is related to my connection with my little sister Leah. Me and her or I don't know what it is sometimes, but when I feel like she's picked up a lot of me, and we kind of have like a, I almost feel like a connection that we've been in a lot of past lives with each other, and I just wanted to like ask, like, what was that connection with that?
We've had Native American incarnations together. She has a
Whoa.
lot of reptilian connections, actually more than you.
Wow.
You've actually been an Arcturian being trying to help her through that reptilian connections, actually.
Wow.
So, but yeah, you've been on Pleiadian worlds. The Native American energy seems to be very powerful. Or Mexican energies.
Wow.
They're kind of the same. But yeah, you've had brother and sister lifetimes, plenty of them here on this world.
That's so interesting, and that kind of leads into my second question. Like, recently, I've been kind of getting these, I don't know, these downloads or these when I'm meditating, I'm getting back into meditation. I'm starting to feel a lot of like Aztec references, and I'm seeing it in like YouTube recommendations, and like I'm getting it like I'm getting this. Is in my thoughts a lot. Like, what's going on with that energy?
Yeah, it'd be good to meditate with that. Help you release. Yeah, you have Aztec connections there. Yes, as you were saying. Yeah, but it's also Mayan. But the Aztec is where a lot of the trauma is.
Oh wow.
So yeah, you can visualize the temples, the Aztec temples, and whatever comes to mind. If you see a reptilian energy, whatever comes to mind. You were kind of a shaman energy at that time. We weren't always listened to either. I believe like your father was like one of the higher priests there.
Oh,
Ones doing the sacrifices.
Wow. Oh, wow.
No.
That's crazy.
So,
wow.
So
Thank you
yeah,
so
just
much.
allow just think of that time period and just let the visions flow.
Okay.
And
I will do.
Just as long as you need to. It doesn't have to be that long, but how long you can handle it.
Okay. Thank you. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Next, we got April.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Thank you so much for coming in tonight. I was having kind of a rough week, lots of chaos everywhere. And my son left to go on vacation with his dad's mom and his dad's sister and his cousin. And they're just so different than me. And I'm just having separation anxiety, I think. But I just want to see if you could see if he's protected by anyone right now. Any
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's fine.
You okay?
Yeah, you just have a mother energy that you want the hen, or you want him in the hen house.
Yeah, well, the world's so crazy right now, and they don't know anything that's really going on, the people he's with, and I just, it makes me a little paranoid. I'm not gonna lie.
No, that's normal.
Yeah.
But know that I don't believe there'd be any difficulties. They also have to learn to trust energy too. No, it's like
That's what I'm working with. Yeah.
Sounds pretty tough, actually.
Yeah, he is.
Just teaching him of the world.
Yeah.
Just teach him about, adult stuff if you need to.
That's what I've been doing, and
Yeah.
he absorbs it so well. He
Yeah.
absorbs better than adults.
Good. Yeah. That's important because I'll keep him out of all that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good to
because
know.
when parents don't do that. Of course, when they're really little, it's hard to do that, of course. But
I know I had a lucky start with him, like knowing all this, finding out
Yeah.
all this. He's learning with me. Like he's learning with me, and it's awesome to watch.
Yeah, he's like a mini you, as you already know that. Yeah. So, it's like a knight, the white knight. Yeah, he's definitely going to be protected. Yeah, it's good just to keep communication with him and all that.
Okay. All right. Good to know. And then earlier I was driving and I was thinking about just everything, and something came to me and it said, you're missing something. And then I was like, oh, maybe I'll ask in the channeling, is there something I'm missing, information or something that I didn't see? I'm not sure what it was.
Well, that'll slowly unravel itself. It probably won't be at this point right now, but yeah, you say you're still releasing some reptilian baggage, some traumas with that. It's actually connected to the Orion constellation, so and it also has a Martian energy. It's mostly Orion.
Okay.
So some of the Orions did abductions here in the past. I believe it does connect to Atlantis. And a lot of humans were abducted before Atlantis fell. So when
Okay.
Atlantis was falling apart, a lot of humans were taken to off-world.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's helpful, but
So there's a version of myself somewhere that needs to heal, that I'm
yeah,
connected. Probably. Okay. All
trauma.
right.
Yeah. I
All
believe your
right.
son was there, so
Oh.
in a good way. He was there. Right? He was okay.
Okay.
So,
All right. Blessings. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Up next, I got Lunel's questions. Her first question, she says, "Are there any messages from my higher self?"
just trust what's coming through. Your connections. There's a lot of just trust your intuition. I feel like there's a lot of things that you're not sure about, but I feel like you're on the right track. Just to keep it general. All right, blessings.
Okay, thank you. Second question. What's my past life connection with my mother?
Well, she used to be your father in a previous lifetime. So, but also she's been your kid. But I believe the father lifetime is the strongest one with her, in a good way, and just so she just bringing out that feminine. Your mother bringing out that feminine side because there's been a lot of male lifetimes in the past. So you being the child is helping her just bring that feminine through herself. So I've had thousands of lifetimes with her.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we've got Heather.
Thank you. Thank you for coming in tonight. Question I have is my son's surgery was planned for tomorrow, and then unexpectedly about 2 hours ago, they moved it. And I use my intuition quite, honestly. And so I was just wanting to know if you had any messages from your collective as to anything I need to know or concerning that.
No, I just felt like the energies weren't right. It was for the better. So it moving, and if it moves, I don't think I'll move again, but it just moved for his safety. So
That's how I felt.
He
Yeah.
does have some reptilians around him. Might want to give him do a reptilian clearing.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So, but I believe he'll be fine. But I believe it's a friend that'll be aware of who's around him.
Okay. Thank you for that. My second question was also I've had a lot of I've started I was doing a lot of astral projecting, especially in sleep since I don't know, probably 3 years back, and it's been a lot stronger here in the past, I'd say, month. Is there any messages you have for me concerning that I need to know about?
No, that's good. We also see remote viewing. Eventually, when you're ready for it, if you want to do that. No, the astral's good. So it's like you're preparing the spirit realm even for other beings to connect to. So you're just clearing out the astral.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always been bad at the remote viewing, but thank you. I guess I can try.
I think part of your mind gets in the way of that. Just let it happen spiritually. And just because your mind's like, oh, I don't believe this, I'm not sure, but I think you're past that.
Thank you. Yeah, my mind's always in my way. Okay, well, blessings. Thank you so much for coming in.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we got Andrew.
Greetings.
Greetings.
My first question, since you said I have reptilians around me, what do you have any messages about that, or how I can prepare for the surgery?
Well, yeah, it's not like they were trying to. I believe it just for you to be aware, so they don't no beings interfere with it. Not that they would really get that far, but just to let you, just do a query. There are draconian beings around you. Not that they would do a lot, but it's just more about awareness.
Okay.
So
Does that have to?
Orion? Yeah.
Sorry. So the past day I feel like has been so intense, and just the energy has been so off. Okay, that's what I was wondering, because it felt like an attack, like an outside.
Yeah,
thing.
it feels like the surgery is going to change your energy. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's like the surgery actually help you release some of them too. It seems.
Okay.
So yeah, they don't like it. But yeah, just do a energy cleansing, pushing them away. You're aware of it now, and just anything you feel that's abnormal. Yeah, you seem to attract a whole lot of them.
Why is that?
They're not always saying. They're not going to say it here.
Okay.
So just clear them out. That's all.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we got Ryan.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
You know, everyone talks about past lives, but I don't want to talk about lives between lives. You know, when we're in the non-physical, do you know what my soul and higher selves are planning right now for my next reincarnation and reincarnations? And if so, what density or species, what they'll be, and what purpose?
Well, it feels there's various different. Well, the first thing that comes through is an Arcturian energy.
Okay.
Between the fifth and the ninth dimension has not been fully decided. Probably the ninth dimension, maybe even higher than that. It's to heal your soul agreements with Earth.
How many of those do I still have left to resolve?
I don't know. Well, it feels like you're here to heal a couple of thousand, but you're getting through it. You're going through it pretty quickly.
Okay. And my second question is, do you have any messages from me from my highest ninth dimensional Andromedan aspect and highest self? In terms of my spiritual development, what's going on in my consciousness?
Oh, well, this is speeding up a lot of your abilities that you probably know, even if you don't connect to them.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you're blocked, but it feels like you're
Yes.
building a lot of confidence for your abilities.
They've been altering my vision now to make me see things and different sort of things.
Well,
that-
they're also, I think you know this, using time travel on it, you're using everything, but
yeah,
they're going back. But you're also time traveling on them too, so you're doing a lot of time travel to stop them. So yeah, you just
I know that.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else I should know, or if it's important for me to know right now?
You do have the Elohim around you. I don't know how much you connect to the Elohim, but that could be an energy that can help you just release some of this DNA that these beings are trying to put on you, try to keep you locked in.
Right. All right. Thank you so much for your help. Thank you so much.
Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up last this evening is me. Thank you again, Nathaniel, for coming in.
Welcome. Thank you.
Yeah. For my first question, over the weekend we had a webinar, and later that night I saw something unusual above my house. It was the middle of the night, and the sky was real clear with more stars visible than usual. I saw this one star that kind of stood out to me from the rest of them. It was bigger, but it was dimmer, with something like a fog shrouding it. After a few seconds, I noticed the fog started shifting like ether, it changed into like a blue color and formed a V shape behind the star as it started moving like a satellite would. I'm not sure what I saw because when I looked away, I lost it, with the other stars and the city lights. Can you say what was above my house?
Yeah, dimensional shift. That shows that your third eye is opening up more.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see how you say like you're seeing a portal open up there.
Yeah, it looked like dreamlike scape.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it felt like it turned into like a ship or something like that, and then it started moving because the ether, the fog around it had like a propulsion, kind of effect that made it look like when the star started moving in the sky like a satellite. The etheric fog around it kind of started shifting like a V-shaped color. What I was trying to describe. So I was looking to see like what was that phenomenon.
Well, it feels like it was a reptilian energy, but more of a positive energy. The ones that came through the channeling were like contacting you, I believe, helping you, give you some confirmation that you are on the right track.
Yeah,
and it doesn't mean that that'll happen again soon, but
it's like a few and far between thing. Yeah.
You'll run into anomalies like that. So it shows like the Earth is going through a turning point, just to calm your free, just to give you. A lot of it has to do with confirmation that your powers are increasing.
All right, very cool. So that was like a little alpha draconian, energetic visit there.
Yeah, it's just it's showing another side of them, and just Yeah, you might get visions of like the creation of the earth, possibly in your dreams, possibly, or in just a download.
Yeah, that kind of goes into my second question: how the Elohim were talking about memories getting triggered in people. Do you see any energetic clues in my consciousness to meditate on that would open up more of my memories?
Well, this is up to you. I do feel like you do have a connection to the insect beings. Some of
Yeah.
them from Orion, not all of them, but you connect their consciousness out of curiosity and just see what you feel from them. You can also go through the animal kingdom, like the felines, and see what you feel from their perspective, and just just try different animal species, what you feel, and it'll give you some idea of, because they download their knowledge here on the Earth. You can also go through the Earth's vibration of what origins that the Earth is willing to show you. Now, there
Seems
might
like,
be some blockages there, just to let you know.
yeah, and it seems like animals respond to my vibration, my frequency.
Yeah.
And I was looking to see, when I think Christy was talking about the ants were brought up, like just communicating with insects, since they're smaller like that, is there a way that I can, open up the lines of communication telepathically, say, so I don't hurt them when I'm in, flower or watering the flowers or something like that, something small to help get some confirmation going, open up.
For them, yeah, just connect to the ant people, just the ants. They're the ant beings. Yeah, just I would say start with the ants, and the others will come to mind. So they don't mind all that. They like a challenge.
Uh-huh.
Watering.
Yeah, they're tough.
They're kind of used to that. I mean, they know the environment that they're in. But the ants would be, they're good. Yeah, you can talk to them. Hey guys, I'm coming over here to water the plants. Just scatter.
Yeah, I'm about to flood you like Noah.
Yeah, give them like a 30-minute heads up. Or an hour. You can telepathically connect to them and just check the area, see if you see any.
Interesting.
So something to think about. But also like hornets and things like that, you can telepathically connect to them. It's like if you see one that's causing difficulty and talk to them, and they'll probably leave you alone.
Yeah, because when I'm watering the plants, they get grounded, with the water, and they have to dry off, So I like to be able to, do it as stress free as possible for all parties involved.
Well, for your connections, like astrally connecting to the bees would be interesting, getting their perspective.
Yeah, and I wonder what goes through their head when I'm out there, So I'd like to.
Yeah, they see you as a neighbor. Their numbers aren't too bad here. They're not great, but they're surviving. People are helping them, so awareness is definitely helping out a lot.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, very cool. Thank you again, Nathaniel. Blessings to you.
Yes, blessings to you all.